Hello everyone and welcome to an evening in the beautiful Skyrim. I've been looking forward to this one, the most requested game for this series. I hope you're doing great. If you're new to An Evening In, this is live commentary where we chill, we chat, we hang out, discuss topics regarding life and gaming and nostalgia and all that stuff. And I really hope it feels like you're hanging at a friend's house on a Friday night, getting to play a game or watching them play through a game. Because I was just talking to Epos about that. So many memories of playing games with friends where you're just watching them play through something. I remember so excited watching a buddy play through Metal Gear Solid 3, not realizing that buddy didn't actually like cutscenes. They just wanted gameplay. Seeing them skip every cutscene, I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have recommended this game to them, you know? This is a fresh character on PC. Believe it or not, I've never finished or beaten this game on PC. I've started many characters. My main play station for this was the PS3. That was a weird way to phrase it. But yeah, I got it in 2011. Around Christmas, I played it on holiday break on a PS3 that I had used birthday money and begged for Christmas help to get. Getting a PS3 Slim back in 2011. If you weren't around back then, the PlayStation 3 launched at, I think, $5.99. And that was insane. At the time, that was a ton of money. And still a ton of money to this day. Doesn't have the same wave. But in 2009, we'll get away from them talking. We're going to go find the dragon, and then they're going to send us up there to the Greybeards and all that stuff. Well, we probably talked to Delphine or whatever her name is first. It's been forever since I've done the actual main storyline. In 2009, Sony dropped the price of the PlayStation to $299 when they launched the Slim. I got the Slim, and Skyrim on it was absolutely mythical. And since then, how many characters? Right, I'm going to ask, if you've played Skyrim, how many save files do you think you have? How many fresh characters have you made over the years? Rocking the Imperial outfit this time. A little bit of the mix there, the Dovahkiin Nord helmet, right? I don't think I've ever played the Imperial storyline. I've always gone with the Nords. Even though I've heard people are saying the Imperials are the right side of history there. I don't know. I don't know enough about the lore, but I can tell you this game is, well, it's magical. In the video today, I want to talk about the power of revisiting old worlds, the power of disconnecting, and the power of just focusing on things that are not connected, like a Skyrim. Before we get there, a little bit of housekeeping. I gotta say a massive thank you. If you're a subscriber to the channel and you watched any of the intentional gaming series that we just wrapped up, thank you. Thanks for the comments. Some of the nicest comments I think I have ever received on this channel. I deeply appreciate this opportunity. I super appreciate you. And that was a lot of fun to get to create. I don't have any other little mini series in mind at the moment. I mean, I have some ideas, but that was a lot of fun, and I'm really, really thankful that it sounds like it resonated. The other thing I wanted to mention is new exciting stuff, speaking of a new series. If you are a subscriber and you listen to the Dual Commentary podcast, the Dual Com podcast that Epos and I do, launching very soon, probably when this video is live. If it is, check the video description or the pinned comment. Is a brand new series that goes along with it called Dual Com Party Chat, or just Party Chat. I don't know what we're going to end up calling it. There's so many amazing comments on that podcast that we just want to talk about. We want to read, we want to answer, we want to just riff and react to your comments. So we actually are recording essentially its own podcast to be a little companion piece, like a bonus episode to go with it. It'll be over on Epos's gaming channel, Lost Saves. We recorded the first episode this morning. It was super fun. We had like pages and pages and pages of your comments, and we got through about a page and a half. There was a lot of thoughtful stuff in there, so crazy excited about that. Like I said, if it's live, it'll be on Lost Saves. If it goes out tomorrow, then I will definitely pin a comment or put it in the description or something like that. All right, who wants to feel old? This was 14 years ago when this came out. 14 years. It looks great on PC. Think about what's changed in your life if you played this at release versus now. Where were you at? I was in college. My life has changed dramatically. I've now been working and had a career for a good long while and in a very different stage of life. Some things I miss from the old days. Most of it I don't, you know? It's hitting him with fire, dude. No, fire's nothing on him. I have my healing spell. I probably should equip that for this fight. I love this game so much. And over those 14 years, I think there is still nothing that compares to the level of immersion and fun that you can have in this game. Some of it's jank, like the combat feels a little bit dated. I'm specifically playing the Anniversary Edition or whatever it's called, Special Edition, on the PC. And I don't have any mods installed. I very intentionally did not want mods. I'm going to get roasted right here, so let's throw a potion in. Hopefully that stops me. And then let's change the spell to the healing spell. I have no mods on this playthrough because I want to potentially play it on both my main PC and then that cheap $300 used PC. And yeah, you can install mods on both, but that just sounds like a pain, and I've never played through their like anniversary version. What just happened there? I kind of want to see what it's like. I played it on Xbox a little bit. I played it mainly on PS3, and then I played the Switch version actually a ton. Switch version is not bad. It might be a little janky. Oh man. Oh man. Oh! They hit hard. These dragons, they hit hard, everybody. It is wild how much has changed in the world of gaming since those days. Nice. Oh, sick, dude. Wow. That is the longest end animation I've ever gotten on a dragon fight, I think. That was sick. Give me those bones. I'm definitely going to get over encumbered here in a second. They sell for a lot of money, though. Oh, because he ate the guard. That's pretty funny. You gotta admit, that's pretty amazing. Skyrim, over those 14 years, has been pure comfort food. And like I was saying, I don't think there's anything quite like it, where if you can disconnect and just focus on this game, no cell phone, second monitor, Discord call, anything like that, then, and if you can use your imagination, it is one of the coolest, most immersive worlds I have ever played in, and I still don't totally know why.
I can't believe it.
That's right.
You're Dragonborn.
Dovahkiin. What do you mean, bro?
Back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim.
All right, let's go back to Whiterun here. Being younger, we used to use our imaginations all the time. And the idea of role-playing in a game was not that far-fetched. As I've gotten older, you know, they sort of just beat the imagination out of you. You get more and more practical. The longer you work in whatever career field it is, depending, maybe you work in a creative field. That would be very cool. But I feel like the older you get, the less room there is for imagination. And we should always be able to straight up access that inner curiosity, to be able to kind of go back to the feelings you had when you were younger, to just play something with that mindset of play. And Skyrim, if you can do that, any Bethesda game for the most part, and a lot of games, not just Bethesda. Oh, the Greybeards are so weird. Being able to do that turns these experiences into something completely different. By the way, side tangent, is the Skyrim grandma still around? Is she still uploading? I remember back in the day, there was this really sweet older gal who was uploading a Let's Play of her going through Skyrim. And it was so cool to see. And I think she did like hundreds and hundreds of videos. Her channel is pretty big. I know it's one simple Google search away, but it's more fun to ask and somebody in the comments be like, yeah, bro, that's still happening. So, are the shops still open, by the way? Let's see if I can dump any of this stuff here. All right, we got through the shop. Let's see if I can connect these threads right here. The more that I have been getting offline, less time on social media, less time watching stuff, being on content-related sites. I don't use TikTok, but I use YouTube a lot, and I've been using YouTube quite a bit less.
Been a good friend to me.
And the more I'm just playing games or doing the hobby or the activity, the more I'm able to access that sense of imagination again and get immersed in a game. Like right now, I can tell you, every time I think about Skyrim, all I crave is that desire to get lost in a full 30-hour, 40-hour playthrough where you start a fresh character and you just, you do it. You do the whole thing. You put yourself in the shoes of that character. You play it differently. You try a different side quest. You go down a different route, and every time you play it, it is different. And I think it's harder to just focus and get immersed and enjoy that one thing. The more distracted we are, the more into online life we are.
So what happened?
Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Count on your talking about you, but
There's like no easy way to skip this. All right, I skipped through that dialogue. We'll jump ahead here. Oh, and I think we get Lydia now, right? You gonna roll with me?
The Jarl has appointed me to be your house.
Yeah, sure. Come along.
Lead the way.
House Carl. Jimmy Neutron. Shout out, if you remember. Okay, we're back outside where we need to be in this world, in this game. Even though, like, the game can feel jank at times, I think Skyrim feels more real than so many other games. I could go back and play it on the PS3 right now and probably have just as much fun as I am like playing it on PC, if that makes sense. Well, we should probably wait for the shop to open so I can dump the dragon bones. Why don't we do that? Here, let's get some knowledge. I was like, who is running to come get me? I should probably wait 13 hours. How about that? How many of you thought about what work life would have looked like before the internet? I'm kind of that age range where we lived through dial-up and like kind of pre-internet, where it wasn't this always online thing. It wasn't something everybody was a part of all the time. It wasn't super accessible all the time. I don't know why I'm turned around right now. I've only spent a bajillion hours in these cities. And now we're in the eternally online era. Work is so much about answering calls and emails, and it's like almost all based around emails for some career fields, right?
There's a nip in the air.
And you're always just one email away from like your boss messaging you or a teammate messaging you or something like that. And what time do you guys open? My gosh. Lazy bums, it's 9 in the morning. My goodness. Slow pokes. Maybe they'll buy them at the cauldron. I don't think they will. I think it's just the potion shop, right? Oh, this is the alchemy place. Okay, we'll do this here. I kind of wish I would have known what life would have looked like if you were not having to deal with the continually like locked online status, because you can't always disconnect in that sense. I can tell you, I have totally dumped Twitter. I don't use it like ever anymore. Every once in a while, it's like logged in on my phone. I'll pull it up on my phone, and I know I probably shouldn't, but every once in a while I will. But on every browser that I own, get out of here. I don't need the DLC yet. Be gone.
Good money for information.
I don't have it logged in on any desktop, and I haven't used it, and I haven't missed it. Seriously, social media sucks. It used to be sweet. It used to be this thing that's designed to connect you and your friends and share content and cool stuff. It changed. It's straight up just there to steal your time. And they've paid some of the smartest people ever to do that. And I know it's nothing crazy to say, but if you want one quick ticket to get back that focus, some of that joy, some more of that intentionality, dump social media 100%. Maybe there's a cool service out there that's like niche that doesn't fall into the same trap that all the social media sites do, but I don't know what it is. You know? It'll at least get you away from the doom scrolling content. Think about this. Everybody's continually on their stupid phones, and you know what they're on. One of 4 or 5 sites, and they're scrolling. And those scroll walls are always pushing to the top of it the things that get the best engagement. We all know the best engagement comes from the drama, from the worst of the worst stuff. And if you're just watching that all the time, it's going to make you bummed out. There's a lot of garbage happening in the world these days. It's hard. Man, it's tough. But there is, on the counterpoint, good and cool stuff and unique things and special creative stuff happening. You got to work harder to find it. But if you can dump one thing that's just eating away at your mental load that doesn't need to be. I've never got up this path, I don't think, before. Drop social media. I've been buying a lot of physical media this last year. CDs. I'm ripping DVDs to a local Jellyfin server. All these old movies and things that I haven't seen in flat forever. Why don't we throw the fire back on? Even though it's kind of grim. Let me get this up here. I want to play like some kind of caster hybrid build. Like a one-handed weapon. Sorry, Lydia. And a caster in the left hand or something like that. I've never played a bow build either. I'm watching DVDs and buying things, and it's super nice to no longer really be tied. Ooh, let's go through here. Never gone through here. Are you good, dude?
Who's there?
Hello, Urfer de Brand.
Boss was looking for you. Said it.
It's like story stuff. I'll come back to do this when I can listen, because I want to talk through all this. Where's that one-handed? Is it the dual flurry? No, I don't need to dual wield or anything like that. Try that, because we got a mace. No, we're doing an axe right now. Whatever, it's fine. We'll get that super sick mace later on. The one with the like crazy glowy green thing. I've been trying to get offline more. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to take pictures with actual cameras. I have an A5100 and an old Sony PowerShot that I saved up and bought way back in the late 2000s. I took that to college with me, and the shots are so dated. And it's so weird because the Gen Z kids like want that aesthetic now. Like it's a vibe for them. And I'm like, I lived through this. That's crazy. And also I made my phone super boring this year. It's only got a page or two of apps. I took off all the stuff that I wasn't using. I'm not saying I'm perfect, because like there are people who are way better at being digital minimalist nomad things. I'm not trying to get away from all of it, but reducing some of it and reducing the amount of online life that I have and rediscovering analog and putting more time and effort and energy into analog. It has been very subtle over the last probably 6 to 9 months, but it has changed me. And I was telling Epos about it. I think I'm rediscovering kind of who I am. Too much time with algorithms, too much time consuming, not creating or doing a hobby. And you can lose track, or maybe some sensitivity, I guess, to what you like and why you like it. And the more you start getting away from those constant noises and influences, I always feel bad killing the wolves. They're not doing anything wrong other than trying to eat me, you know? I'm just trying to do my thing here and having a like use fire on them. For the first time in my life, right? When YouTube first came around, like the monetization side of it, like when I discovered it, it was like 2010. So it had been around for a few years. That's all I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I didn't want to do it as a living. I wanted to ultimately like move to LA and work at Machinima Respawn as a video editor, because my experience was literally from working at a TV station. And all of a sudden it's like, what do you mean? There's like a TV station for gaming content online and there's all these cool people who work there? That sounds fun. I want to do that. Anyway, they closed down and collapsed long before I could participate in that. For a long time, I think there was tons of people, and even still, people who crave the ability to make a living online, right? To be a content creator, to be an influencer. That sounds so fun. Who doesn't want to stream and create videos about their favorite thing all day long? Now I'm seeing for the first time, like ever, Zoomers and younger people like throw up the idea of the joy of having a completely offline life where your revenue isn't dictated by you posting, where you don't have to rely on these algorithms and all this content in order to make it, to succeed. It's kind of wild, but it makes sense. There's just so much stuff in this world to discover. This is one of those few games where not fast traveling is so worth it. I want to go in and do some of those things, but I'd rather stay outside because I think the outside world of Skyrim is much prettier. The music is just insane. Hello, what do we got here? And a book. One of my family members, this is their favorite game ever, and I think thousands upon thousands of hours in it, and they probably know like every single secret there is. I hope the new Elder Scrolls is... Come on, man. Is it a little further over? I hope the new Elder Scrolls is great. When I played through Fallout 4 last year, it's funny. I had heard so much negative feedback over the years about Fallout 4, how it was not an RPG the caliber of a New Vegas. Dude, you gonna be a good dude? I mean, if I had my shout right now, I would like 100% shout him off. Wait, do I have my shout? I do have my shout. What button is it? It's RB. There we go. Anyway, kind of lost my train of thought there. There's going to be an equilibrium that arises, I think, from this. Online offers a lot of benefits. And if you're really intentional, if you're kind of a maverick, if you kind of go your own way and are crafty, you're going to find a way to use online life in a really awesome way. But yeah, that chill Wild West where good intentions behind a lot of these developers were aplenty, that's never coming back. They've made too much money. They now know how to monetize every aspect of you and your life, and they're not going to give that up. So there's going to have to be a kind of counter movement of people being very intentional with the services they use, and oh my gosh, that's super grim. What you give up. Ditching streaming services is a huge one. I said I've been buying physical CDs. I'm going to eBay. Goodwills around the country sell CDs. How cool is that? And usually the shipping is free, so you can get awesome CDs for a few bucks. Getting that lovely raw, uncompressed audio. You own it forever. You can skip a song anytime you want. Streaming's cool for discovery. Owning is the way to go. I feel pretty similarly about games. Services like Game Pass are amazing, and PlayStation Plus is actually pretty great too. But ultimately, I don't feel as attached to those games. And the ones that I really do want to play and own, should go out and own. Like when Expedition 33 comes down in price, I'm going to buy it. I'll probably buy a PS5 copy, actually. There's somebody I need to talk to before I go up the mountain path, and I might have missed it. But you get extra gold, I think, if you talk to this person and you carry the thing up. It's the porter. Maybe they're on the path. I might have already missed it. There is a town over here, though, I think. What an incredible game. What an incredible time in gaming. I got sidetracked. I just wanted to come explore. Sorry, graybeards. Just wanted to look around a little bit more. It looks pretty good. Those are little mushy textures down there, but not bad for a 14-year-old game with some updates. I lost my train of thought a while back. I'm sorry. I was talking about Fallout 4. People said for a long, long time how crummy it was and how it wasn't up to the caliber of New Vegas. Anyway, last year when I played through it, I had the most fun I've had with a single-player game in forever because I just kind of let my imagination run and I just chilled and played it how I wanted and took it every day as something to just go explore a little bit further, to look under that cave or go down that tunnel or into that house or that new area. And I ended up, it was so fun. It was just comfort gaming. It's sort of funny. Come on, man. There you go. The less worried I was about playing the right thing, the more fun I had, you know? And just getting back in touch with the fact of, well, was I having fun? Yeah, I was. So I kept playing it. And I never thought I would be a Fallout fan. It was the Amazon show that kind of gave me the motivation to install it and try it again. And then just the ritual of like every day getting to look forward to those 30 minutes to an hour to play through it. And it's like a 50-hour playthrough. I kind of want one of those again with Skyrim. My only real full to credits playthrough was back in 2011 on the PlayStation 3. Ever since, I've always started and fallen off, or getting a character 15, 20 hours in, doing side quests and things I'd never seen before and not actually finishing it. Finishing the game, though, isn't really the point, is it? In many ways, the side quests and the other content is way more enjoyable. I got lost for a second there in terms of, this is the perfect autumn, winter game to play. Like, look at this. This is perfect, and I know I've never seen this before in a bunch of different playthroughs. I don't think I've ever come up that path and seen these things. I'm going to stay hopeful that the new Elder Scrolls is going to be great. What's this dude doing up here? Just chilling shirtless? What are you guys doing up here? Chopping wood? This is what life is like up here? I want a house in some place like this. It would be a straight up dream. In the woods, near some water, near waterfalls. Wow. And that, we can get him to not float in the air, and Lydia's in the way. Here, let's do this. That's the thumbnail. There's our thumbnail, like right there, or something like that. Maybe we'll use that, or there's another vista to look for. All right, we've done mac and cheese. We've done peanut butter and jelly. If you made it to the end of this video, drop pizza in the comments and take it one step further. What is your favorite type of pizza? Because I'm having pizza tonight. Because this was a good day. If you've been watching this series, you know an airbag in my car blew months and months and months ago. I finally found out they're going to cover the repair. I repaired a long time ago, but like super freaking stoked to hear that. So it's a good day. Good day to be in Skyrim. As always, thank you for the opportunity to get to upload these videos, get to create content, to get to talk with you. I appreciate your time. If you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe, do those things, and look for the comment for the first episode of Party Chat. Should be down below. Have a really great weekend, everyone. Play something cool, do something cool, make something cool. Ooh, actually, it's kind of nice now that the sun's gone down there. I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.